From toxic table talk to explosive outbursts, these are the biggest poker fights recorded live. Legendary suck out.
And look at this hand. Bullets for Phil. He calls.
Our first epic confrontation takes us back to 2017 with Phil Hellmuth holding a double ace, confidently calling $150 to enter the pot.
This is trouble for Tom.
Fireworks will ensue. Pocket tens for Tom Dwan.
However, Tom Dwan isn't intimidated, raising the stakes to $1,100 with just a pair of tens. Looks like Dwan is trying to assert dominance early.
See how Phil plays this. He re-raises to 36.
Phil quickly retaliates, raising the bet again to 3.6K. Is this a display of strength, or is Phil about to walk into a trap in this high-stakes clash?
I'm all in.
And Dwan goes all in.
I call.
Quick call by Hellmuth.
I call.
Then, Dwan makes a bold move, going all in, and Phil calls almost immediately. Now, who will emerge victorious in this showdown? The cards are revealed, and it's tens versus aces. Phil believes Dwan has walked right into his trap, setting the stage for a dramatic reveal.
And right now, Phil Hellmuth is a 4-1 favorite to enter the round of 32.
Phil can't stick to his seat, highly anticipating his advancement in this crucial tournament. But will things truly go his way, or do we have a twist incoming? The flop reveals a deuce-king 7, and the odds are not looking good for Dwan with this one. Has Phil secured his win, or is there still hope for Dwan to turn things around?
10! Huge suck out.
It's not over yet, Matt. Phil can still win the pot with an ace.
Suddenly, the turn card completely reverses the odds and the players' moods. A 10 of spades hits the board, bringing a wide smile to Dwan's face, while Phil paces back and forth, consumed by anxiety. But what happens next in this roller coaster of a hand?
9 of diamonds, and Tom Dwan has eliminated Phil Hellmuth.
And the river is a 9 of diamonds. The massive pot and the victory now firmly belong to Dwan, and Phil is eliminated from the tournament. But how will Phil take this loss?
Son, I would tell you this much, son. I would never have put more 3,000 with 2 tens before.
Oh, here we go.
I was gonna say good game, sorry for the suck out, but when you phrase it that way, it makes me not wanna.
Here, take 10,000 each.
Phil, that's why you lose money online, like.
Here comes the tilt as words are exchanged between the poker legend and the relatively amateur online poker player. It must sting Phil's ego to lose such a significant hand to a younger, less experienced opponent.
You're the sucker. You just put in 20,000 with 2
Okay,
tens.
let's play heads up.
Terrible play.
Let's play heads up.
More offensive words spill from Phil's mouth, and one would think he would let this loss go with more grace, especially as the more established player.
We will play as many matches as you want,
Do you
Phil.
admit it was a terrible play on your part?
No, it's standard. Learn to play heads up,
Standard
no
play
limit.
with 1 at 53 blinds, 20,000.
Learn to play heads up, no limit.
We'll see if
We'll
you're
play
even
as many
around in
matches
5
as you
years.
want.
We'll see if you're even around in 5 years.
Maybe I won't
That's
be.
the truth. I don't think you will be.
Phil attempts to argue that Dwan made a terrible play despite winning, but Dwan isn't backing down from the verbal sparring. And up next, we have some quarrel brewing at the table with a supposed string bet. Let's see how things go down with this one, the string betting incident.
Marcel Luska's gone heads up to the flop against Roger Teska from the US. Teska's just been accused of string betting.
Thinks for a second and then drops.
No, we put one more first.
One
It
more.
was
Yeah,
11.
it was like,
You
yeah,
understand? And then, but we just tell him not to string bet.
yeah. I just told him not to string bet the hand prior.
And he does the same thing again.
And he did the same
and you're
thing.
watching it.
With this.
This 11.
We jump to the flop with Marcel Luska and Teska, but Teska is immediately accused of string betting. Will this derail the hand, or is it just the beginning of a heated exchange?
I disagree with that. I think that this is what happened
Well, the
for.
whole table can see what
I think that this is what happened.
All right, let's hear him out.
No, you made 11. You made 11 before.
11,000 is the bet.
You made 5 and 6, and then
Teska vigorously argues his case, but Luska isn't having any of it. Now, how will the floor rule on this one?
You went here, here, and then
Call.
you went like
You
this.
got
So
a good
11.
price.
There.
11 is the bet.
All right, you got it.
Ultimately, Teska yields and sticks with the $11,000 raise. What will be the fallout of this initial confrontation?
I'm gonna be deliberate.
That's pretty funny.
Bet.
Despite the earlier dispute, Teska boldly jumps back into action, betting $25,000.
25,000.
Thank you.
Marcel carefully considers his options and ultimately folds, giving Teska the win. Was this a strategic fold, or did the argument affect his decision?
Like, I had no intention of betting anything less than what was in my hand. You see how big the pot was.
Another big pot.
Now, with the pot secured, Teska immediately tries to get under Marcel's skin.
28,000 in there. I wasn't betting 11,000.
And it seems like Teska was truly betting 20,000 instead of 11, but he's still the winner of this pot. Get ready for some serious action. We're diving into a high-stakes confrontation between none other than Tony G and Phil Hellmuth, Tony G's notorious table talk. This round kicks off with Tony G raising $1,000 with a 5-4, and Phil Ivey right behind him, raising to $2,000 with a 10-9. Are these two poker giants setting the stage for a major fight? Wiggins quickly folds, and Negreanu follows suit, leaving just Phil and Tony in the pot. Are we about to witness a head-to-head battle between these two iconic players?
Things can get nasty at the end, right? The river was wild.
Tony G calls the 1K, and he doesn't miss the chance to throw a verbal jab at Phil. Now, is this just playful banter or a sign of rising tensions? The flop reveals a 6-9-4, and both Tony G and Phil check. The turn is a 5 of hearts, significantly raising Tony's odds of winning this pot, and he swiftly bets $4,000. But Phil isn't backing down and calls the bet. The river reveals a 4 of clubs, giving Tony a full house, and he immediately bets $10,000, with Phil calling right after. Both cards are shown, and now Phil knows he's lost, but how will he take this loss?
The 9. This guy's raising.
He's got a 9.
Explosion's about to happen.
Bring the trike! I need the trike!
It looks like the fight we've been waiting for is almost here, as Phil stands up in frustration over the loss, and Negreanu chipping in certainly doesn't help matters. Is this the beginning of a full-blown verbal spar?
Extraordinarily. Just so unlucky. I'm really getting sick of this. 4-5 offsuit.
Please, the game all evens out.
Bottom pair against top pair. Bottom pair against top pair. Where he's going to pay me off another 7,000-8,000. But no, he fills up and wins 14 for me.
And of course, Phil immediately tries to blame his loss on bad luck. A genuine belief or just an excuse to cope with the outcome? Tony G, clearly sick of Phil's ranting, hits him with one of the most legendary lines in high-stakes poker.
You're a disgrace to the game.
That struck a nerve with Phil, who retaliates back.
I played and whatever, and I'm a disgrace. That's a bad winner. You say what you want to say.
Phil might have a point here, seeing as Tony had insulted his play and called him a disgrace after the hand. Will these two keep going at it?
Everyone's a winner, Phil. Everyone. All of us are here. All of us are winners out of life.
Tony G checks.
That's what Daniel said. I'm a winner at life. You're a winner at life. You're a brilliant person. You've done great. But not cash games are not your forte.
You'd think Tony's trying to make peace here after initially praising Phil, but then he delivers a sharp jab. Ah, what a show from these two. And we're not done yet, with an exciting round up next. What happens when a player takes their sweet time, pushing opponents to the brink? Let's find out. Time-wasting Cabral.
Something to drink or eat? I'm going to run to the kitchen.
It's the water out.
We see Martin Cabral taking excessive time to play, with a water break and Skemian visibly frustrated. Will Cabral's antics lead to a confrontation?
Think about this. This is hand 11.
Unreasonable. Very
unreasonable. What do you guys think? Not really. I don't think it is. No.
A warning is issued, but Cabral disregards it, insisting on his right to a water break. Is this a deliberate provocation?
Unreasonable. Crazy unreasonable.
Ask the other guys.
Please, can you be quiet?
Now Cabral's demanding other players be quiet, adding to the drama. What other bizarre behavior will unfold?
I don't even know what to say.
It's a huge pot, and it's like nonsense. It's complete nonsense. Unbelievable. You already give me 30 seconds? Ah, okay, sorry.
After much back and forth, a 30-second countdown finally begins.
I think all his wins have come here. Both his bracelets and his rings, his circuit rings. Someone said that.
Have they started the 30 seconds yet?
No. Oh, they did.
1.6.
true to form, Cabral uses every second, wasting time before betting $1.6 million. Now what comes out of this prolonged hand? Now it's Skemian's turn and he folds, conceding the pot to Cabral. However, Skemian promises to call the clock much quicker next time. Share your thoughts in the comments down below and subscribe to see more.